with the way of teaching as far as when it comes to this report that has been prepared by the NCPCR that consists of nearly 11 chapters. Hina and Mohit, who are joining us right now, Hina will explain to us as far as these chapters are concerned, mentioning the history of madrasas and their role when it comes to the alleged violation of educational rights of children.
Well, that's right. It has become a big issue as well. And this is the letter, in fact, that has been written by the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, NCPCR, to Chief Secretaries and Administrators of all states and union territories. And what it mentions is very, very important, Amita. It says that the Right to Education Act 2009 is grounded in the belief that achieving values such as equality, social justice and democracy is only possible through the provision of inclusive education for all. However, a conflicting picture between fundamental right of children and right of minority communities has been created. Now, it has in fact given certain recommendations as well, and we would just like to bring to our viewers the recommendations that have been made by NCPCR. It says that merely constituting a board or taking UDISE code does not mean that the madrasas are following the provisions of RTE Act 2009. Therefore, it has been recommended that the state funding to the madrasas and madrasa boards be stopped across all states, union territories, and madrasa boards should be discontinued and closed down. Now, this is one of the very prominent recommendations that has been made. It also mentions that it has also been recommended that all non-Muslim children be taken out of madrasas and admitted in schools for receiving fundamental education as per the RTE Act 2009, and children from Muslim community who are attending madrasa, whether recognized or unrecognized, are enrolled in formal schools and received education of the prescribed time and curriculum as per the RTE Act 2009. So these are some of the key recommendations that have been made by the Commission to states and union territories.
All right, Hina, thank you for that update. In fact, while Mohit was also speaking with the NCPCR chief, Mohit, you can highlight as far as when it comes to the points in the three factors that he has been raising, calling upon the duty of the state governments to ensure that all children receive formal education in schools which are duly defined in the Constitution.
Well, Amita, we need to understand that what exactly this particular letter of the NCPCR to all the chief secretaries and administrators of states and union territories means. Now, the various issues that have been raked up by the NCPCR, and NCPCR earlier also have been raising these issues that in madrasas, the violation of the rights of children is taking place, and what is being taught in madrasa is in clear contravention of RTE Act, Right to Education Act 2009. Now, what basically NCPCR Chief Priyank Kanoongo says is that the funding of the madrasa is in tune of thousands of crore from various other sources as per the Islam, and the government funding is just about 100 crores or 120 crore rupees. So that should be stopped because it doesn't make any difference to the madrasa. Secondly, what the NCPCR says is that madrasa is a place where Islamic preachings are being given. So why in such a place non-Muslim students, Hindu students are studying? Now, he also raises one more important point, that why exactly the state governments are not able to map the data of the unregistered madrasas and how many non-Muslim students are studying in all these states. Now, he also went on to say that only in state-funded madrasa, this is very important, only in state-funded madrasa, that is the government-funded madrasas, non-Muslim students are studying, and Hindu students are studying in only those madrasas which are funded by the state, and hence the funding of these madrasas should be stopped. He also went on to say that madrasa boards are doing everything else other than teaching the students the students, and hence they also should be discontinued. Now, he also went on to say that in madrasas, the proper education as per the RTE Act 2009 is not being given to the students.
So writing to all of the states and the union territories, and before that, even when it comes to the NCPCR, had taken up this issue as far as children's education rights are concerned to the Supreme Court as well, saying and talking about that merely teaching a few books in the curriculum is a mere guise in the name of imparting education that does not ensure that children are receiving formal and quality education.